Alrighty. Actually, I don't know if anything's actually working today. I hear horrible ringing sound. Don't know what's going on with that. There's not much I can do. I can't break that down. Okay, so here we are. And we've got the chat off to the side. And basically, I mean, it's horrible. It's horrible. Shoot. No, no. Oh, I know what to do like this. Ha! And now I can see the chat. Look at that. I'm such a genius. And I can't break that down. Okay. Hello, everyone. We'll wait for everyone for people to get the message, and then we'll get started. Yep, and then pretty much that's it. I don't know how good the audio is today. I think I broke my cable that runs from the headphone jack of my iPad to the mixer. So I'm not 100% sure of what you guys are hearing. But we'll find out in a bit if the audio quality is of any good, if it's audible, if it's clear. Because on my side I have this horrible ringing, and I don't know if is that from the Bluetooth transmitter that's plugged into the output of the box, but it really feels like it's from the iPad and this jacked up cable. Don't ask me how I broke the cable. Don't ask. I feel like it's the cable. But we'll see. We shall see what we shall see. Right, I'm going to step away for just a moment. I shall return. Hey, Vegeta. Actually, I am muted. That's because I'm talking to a student. She's sitting, possibly a future student or ex-student who's probably going to be a student again. And I'm also helping her with writing posts in English on Instagram. Yeah, possible repeat student. She runs a bakery and a coffee shop now. And you won't judge my teaching, thanks. And I think that the end goal is for us to sort of collaborate where if I teach English at her bakery or her coffee shop to herself and any other students, and then similar to the Tokyo Storytellers idea, once a month hold a sort of a been nice chef in the background, hold an event where various people from the community, local community, stand up and deliver their presentations in English about their favorite restaurant or how to get to some sort of like an onsen that they often visit, how to do something, traditionally Japanese or something that they enjoy, and invite the people from the local base to come in, have coffee and donuts, learn a little bit about Japan, find new places to go. And yeah, that's sort of what we're working toward. But these things aren't easy. We've been talking about this for quite a while. Yeah. But, COVID came along and everything gets all jacked up. That's where we are now. Yeah, teaching a second language is really hard, man. Midnight Chef and I have been talking about that a whole heck of a lot. The coffee shops and COVID don't mix. Yeah, they do not mix. At all. Yes, and am I dancing in my chair? I am. I think this is probably my favorite royalty-free track. Oh, they are there. Florida is so over it. Japan has very quietly sort of been over it. It's been really weird here. Been really, really weird. Everyone tried to be good for so long, and then now that it's spring has sprung. Oh my God! It's like no one cares. Everyone is out. Everyone. Starbucks crowded all day. Like, wow, where has everyone been? We've lost so many businesses. So many businesses have gone under. Mostly just a mishmash. Some chain stores I didn't expect to go out of business went out of business. Some of the smaller places I thought were going to die didn't. They actually ended up thriving. My favorite soup curry restaurant, they're like, nope, unfazed. We are unfazed. They signed up with Uber, and they took a lot of Uber deals. Local Starbucks did the same. Starbucks and a lot of restaurants like, you know what? Uber is the deal. And for smaller restaurants, the government was giving them more money per day, giving each restaurant more money per day than they would actually make per day to stay closed in some cases. They're like, shoot. I think the biggest thing that's going to come out of this is Uber. Uber's going to win. Uber's going to win. Amazon's going to win. Individuals who who are already online, like myself, as a win. I only had maybe two students that I met face to face. I'm sorry, Uber. Sorry, not Uber. Uber Eats. Sorry, Uber Eats. Uber Eats is a huge win for them. Massive win for them, I think. So when I did have to leave the house, or I would go out for like a walk or something, just see the guys on their Uber bicycles just everywhere. Massive win. But overall, compliance was pretty high here. You guys have Grubhub and DoorDash? Yeah. All right. Enough of that. Let's get started. And I prepared everything and I've forgotten everything that I want to talk about. But let's start with let's go to let's go to tab one. That's not quite where I want it to be. Okay. We're gonna clear that. Hold on. Uh, so first, welcome everyone. I'm iMore TV. The the lead the head craft of my lovely pressures. Um, I wouldn't say we are a cult, but I would also say we are not a club, possibly a cult. But hey, you know, kinda, sorta. Well, you know how it is on the internet. Pretty much all Twitch streams are cults. Welcome to the cult, ladies and gentlemen. I am iMorph TV, and it's totally a cult. Today, we have a few varying items on the list. And before we begin, let's start by talking about oh no, that's not correct. What wonderful tools and why is this not working? Why is this not working? Oh, I know why. Hold on. That's a lie. There we go. All right. So, there we go. Hold on. I can do it. So, today has been brought to you by, or today's music is brought to you by Breakbeat Kings over on Apple Music. Here's a link to that. I'm pretty sure that's what I'm playing. That's what I intended to play. There we are. Every week, this is our royalty-free music. There was a service I found about a month and a half ago, that I immediately lost the link. So this is what we have: Breakbeat Kings for maybe the third or fourth week in a row. We also, this podcast is powered by the following geek tools: Sips, CSV Kit, Curl, and Image Cat. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, because I am not a real programmer, so I cheat and use the old command line and bash and shell tools to get the job done. I'm not going to go out and pay a bazillion bucks for different software packages. Why do that when you can download them to your computer and it's part of the base installation in some cases, right? Curl is base, ImageCat isn't, but you know what I mean. So this is Sips. This allows me to resize and resample images so that they fit beautifully on the screen here in the terminal. I don't have to open up another app called Preview or Adobe or anything like that. Thanks to Sips, I can re-image, and ImageCat is what brings the images to life. Hit the wrong thing. So ImageCat is your best friend for displaying images in the terminal if you are so inclined to do so. Now, getting the images from the internet to the folder, into the download folder, and then transferring it. Actually, that's a lie. I actually create the image folder first, and then we download all the wonderful. You thought an ImageCat would eat the images? That's possible. Oh, you know what else I could do? Oh, okay, but I'm getting excited. I'm getting ahead of myself. All right, this is Curl. Curl allows me to just grab the URL and then download it directly to the correct file directory that I wanted to be displayed in, or displayed from. I'm confusing myself, but this is the download tool that I use. And to use Curl, you just simply type curl -o for output, name file, JPG, and then the URL, and it will suck down that image straight to your desktop. No mess, no fuss. I would have used wget, but I forgot to use wget, so I just used curl. But that's a topic for another day. And to display all this lovely information, we currently have CSV Kit, because comma separated value text files are probably all my little brain can comprehend, because it's so straightforward. To separate the delimiter is a comma. You have your columns, you got your rows, boom. Done. Now, having said that, I just realized I have some other tools I can use to make everything fancy. So fancy. But that's going to take a lot of work, and I'm lazy, so you won't see that for another month or two. That's just the way it is. All right, so we have 6 image cap, curl, and CSV kit are your friends. Oh no, don't take screenshots. If you're on Mac, it is, if you want to download something, you can actually hit, I think it's, if you have a mouse, it's the right key, and open the image in a separate browser window, and then download straight to your desktop. Actually, if you just hover over the image, right click, it'll give you the option to download to your desktop. Yeah, just command click. Because screenshots are going to be as good as the original image anyway, unless they've shrunk the image down. But that's another topic for another day. So, ladies and gentlemen, let us get started. I think I can close this window. We're going to close it and see what happens. I don't know what's going to happen here. Oh, you know what? Hold on. We're going to stay here for just a bit. We're going to stay here for just a bit. What we're going to do, shh, don't judge. We're going to go there, and we're going to clear. We're going to come back to this later. Let's hop on over to this right here. All right. So we have this is not quite everything, but here's some of the topics that we're going to cover today. Toho Rikumaru. Remember him? Toho Rikumaru? The guy that was in Inukashiro Park that would read the manga? Yeah. I think he retired. I'm quite not sure what happened. Everyone say hi to Midnight Chef. Say hi. Okay. All right. So we're going to talk about Toho Rikumaru. There's a place called Garage Department Store, possibly named after Garage Beers, but it's not a B, but it should be. And then we have binomial nomenclature. This is related to No Man's Sky. Blah, blah, blah. Yada, yada, yada. Okay. Let us get started. I hope I'm in the right folder. I am in the correct folder, because if we PWD, we can see that we're in the right place. There we go. Okay. So let's start off with image number 1. And the most famous of nocturnal chefs, exactly. The internet says salutations. The internet says hello. Let's see, and now she's totally ignoring me. That's cool. All right, so we're starting off with this first image here. This gentleman, looking so happy and cheerful, was actually working. Now the question is, what the heck was he doing? And I saw him, like, dude, what are you doing? He's like, I'm working. I said, oh, really? And this is what I saw. I saw these price tags and coffee cups. And I'm like, what are you doing? So he said he was fake aging the price tags because all the clothes are used clothes in the shop. And you can't have these shiny, pristine price tags. So basically there's coffee, actual coffee in the coffee cup, and he's dipping the price tags in the coffee cup, letting them dry in the sun so they have that brown aged look, and then they're attaching them to the clothing. Best solution. I love hacks like this, right? It's like, oh, we can't have these shiny white name tags, or price tags. So let's how can we do this on the cheap? Coffee file. Yeah, it is sort of a coffee file. It is. Now I don't remember if the coffee had milk in it or not. I'm not even gonna try to guess because my memory is very, very fuzzy on this one. Dirty water would have done the job. I don't think you're gonna find dirty water anywhere. So yeah, that's what he was out there doing. Absolutely hilarious. And as you can see, he was just, having a smoke, he's dipping the tag in right now. He's letting it sit, having a smoke, having a chat with me. Absolutely brilliant. And this is in a place called Shimokitazawa. I don't know what direction it is from where we live, but it's on the Inokashira line. Find dirt, put in water, mix. Yeah, possible. That's possible. And this is a place called Shimokitazawa, which I've mentioned before, and I'll go into a bit more detail about Shimokitazawa once again. In Shimokitazawa, there are four-ish distinct, I'm going to call them clans or cults or communities. One quarter is basically for residents. The shops there, people that live there, the supermarkets, and sort of everyday stuff, regular restaurants. Then there's another section, Shimokitazawa. Yeah, it's one of my favorite places to go. There's another section that is tourist friendly, and there's a section that's not tourist friendly, and then there's sort of like a hardcore residential area. And they're at war with each other. They're fighting over control of Shimokitazawa, but basically they fractured into four. It's like Fallout. They fractured into four factions, and it's very distinct. Oh, you totally nailed it. You totally nailed it. And there's also a Kitazawa, but this is Shimokitazawa, I think. I think there's a Kitazawa. Anyway, yeah, if you ever visit, go to Shimokitazawa. The tourist section is really nice. For a while, it was non-profitable, and then a guy came along and said, "Hey, we gotta start making money here, or this whole place is gonna die." So he advertised overseas in Korea, South Korea, and I think that's where he started. So that was the main influx for a while, like a lot of South Korean, not only tourists, but people who own shops in South Korea that wanted stuff from Japan. Oh,
Sorry.
oh,
I'm sorry.
did it break? Okay. All right. So, and they come over. There was suitcases, empty suitcases. They buy a bunch of stuff, like knickknacks. They fill them up, and then they go back to South Korea, or they order stuff and have it sent, like the larger items. Shimo Kitazawa. So Shimokitazawa Kitazawa, and that's sort of looks like this. That's Shimokitazawa. That's the kanji for it. And yeah, so that's Shimokitazawa. Really interesting place. And I met this Korean woman. She was walking around. I helped her with her bag. She had like this huge suitcase she was trying to drag along. Just like, do you need help with that? She's like, yes. And I realized, oh wait, from the accent, I'm like, oh, you're not from here. It's like, no, she's I'm from South Korea. I have a shop and I'm here buying stuff. And I think I helped her. Oh yeah, it bends my mind too. I've started cheating Vegeta because I know that I have to trick my brain into doing things. So what I've started doing is looking at how many pieces there are for kanji. So that second one, there are two distinct pieces, right? There's a left side and the right side. And then for the third character, it's something to the left and then something to the right. Looks like an R and three lines. And I'm not even trying to figure out what it means. I'm just learning how to distinguish the different parts. It's like distinguishing letters for kids. Oh, that's an A, that's a B, that's a C. A, bunny do. So I'm taking that route first. And amazingly, I've gotten to where I can read more of the words that I already know that were eluding me in the past. Now that I've started breaking things down, I can see a character and go, oh, I know that character. Bunny. And I'm getting to where I can read some sort of basic sentences and some basic tweets. I'm like, wait a minute, I can actually read this. Like, what's going on? What is this magic? So I'm just going around identifying pieces. There are, I'm picking up new words. I'm guessing at some words. So it's working out. So just start with just identifying how many pieces you see. All right. So this is our Arubaito guy, Arubaito, which is German for work, something or the other. All right, let's move on. Oops. Get back into English. And boom. Now, I normally don't take a lot of color photos in color. A, because getting the white balance correct, which I didn't do here. Color is a pain in the butt. I hate it, particularly white balance. But on this particular day, I believe I was challenging myself to shoot in color and try to get the white balance correct. Didn't work out, but that's another story for another day. This is a wonderful couple that I ran across. Oh man, somewhere near my house. I can see it's back there on the sign. It's near my house for sure. Oh, made that. 29はどこ Route 29? どんなのかな? Okay, yeah. So it's got to be near us. Just not quite sure where it is. And there are actually a few other pictures involved where they're starting their motorcycles, but this is probably the coolest shot. They're great helmet stickers, right? I don't know what any of the things stand for. We have Chopper and Rat Fink. And I'm like, okay, you guys are awesome. Who are you? And it turns out that they are tattoo artists. And the weather was nice. This was years ago, maybe 10, 12 years ago. And they're like, the weather is nice, so screw it. We shut the shop, got dressed up, and we're going out for a ride. And so that's what they did. It's really, really cool. I love how laid back they are. You will see, I don't know what it's like in the States. I think thanks to COVID, we have more couples on YouTube posting reaction videos, dance videos. That's a good plus from COVID. I think a lot of couples found each other. Young couples, older couples, siblings getting together and say, hey, let's start a YouTube channel. And that explosion has been absolutely fascinating. And I think this stands. So most of the reaction videos I see are from like older black couples and even younger black couples. But that demographic on my youth, for me anyway, the algorithm is like, oh, here, watch this. I'm like, who are these people? And it's just, I'm flooded with it every day. And seeing these couples, you know, like in their 40s, some around my age in their 50s, doing uploading reaction videos to various music and stuff like that. Really cool. But I've noticed that here, maybe because I didn't notice it so much in the States, but here you see a lot of couples that do things together, like this, right? I don't know what it's like in the States anymore. It's been so long. But yeah. They're so laid back. This is a great couple. All right. What was that? 5? I can tell you. That was 3. Okay. Let's go to 4. All right. Do you remember this guy?
Yes, of course.
Right. So this guy, how did we find his shop? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, really? I should go up there. So, which station? Okay. Okay, so this is out near where my daughter went to high school. And I don't know. I used to walk up and down and take pictures everywhere. And outside this guy's shop are just clocks, grandfather clocks, all kinds of clocks hanging from outside. And I decided to wander on in. either I was wandering in or wandering by, and he's like, "Hey, come in for tea. It's tea time." I'm just like, Okay. It's like either I'm gonna die here or I've got a great story. He's either gonna bring me in, poison me, or knock me out, and then take me in the basement and chop me up, or I'm gonna have a great story. Let's roll the dice. And really nice guy. And he had just a bunch of, he's just a collector of a bunch of old stuff. He maybe once or twice I've been inside of his shop. I can't the two encounters are sort of all jumbled together. He cooked tofu for us once, right? He made tofu, right? Were you there for the tofu? Okay, so the time I went, yeah, because I have a picture where he's blowing on the. He has a tofu on the little thing, and he's blowing on. Okay, so apparently, mochi. Sorry, mochi, not tofu. So he made mochi for the two of us. For Midnight Chef and I, he made mochi, and it was cool. He made it old style. He had a little like coals, charcoals, and a grill, and a piece of bamboo thing that you blow into to uh, to get the flames going. And he baked mochi for us right there. It was mochi. Sorry, not tofu. Sorry. And I don't remember what we talked about, but he has so much stuff, like old antique stuff from like hundred or so years ago, probably more. And I don't know how we came by it. I don't remember. We talked about it, but I don't remember, the details. It was so long ago. But just the nicest freaking guy. Apparently, the store is still there, so I might wander out and see what's happening if he still has his shop. And when there were festivals, I think, oh man, memory is really fuzzy. I don't know if he put something outside of his shop during the festival or if he was part of it. Yeah. Right? And then didn't he have something set up? I don't quite remember. Or maybe the festival was taking place and we stopped by to see how he was doing. Something along those lines, but really a great guy. So yeah, he was really cool. Let's see what we've got here. All right. And this Musashi Tsukaichi is way out in the middle of nowhere. So I know the image that people have of Japan is just this bustling. Oh, we have vanilla sleepy time. Do we have vanilla sleepy time? We have a box of vanilla sleepy time. Did we drink it all? But we do have. We used to have a. I know exactly which one you're talking about, Vegeta. We have Celestial Seasoning Sleepy Time Herb Tea. You can't see the box, but you can hear it. That's the sound. Oh, it smells good too. This is the sound of the box opening. Welcome to radio. Thanks. So what was I? Oh yeah. So everyone has this image of like Tokyo being this metropolitan area with buildings everywhere. It's not. That's it. The only one. They only had vanilla last time. Nice. But once there are the 23 special areas downtown, and once you sort of leave that general area, things become a bit not big. You're hooked. You used to get the regular ones, but now you're hooked on the vanilla. Sweet. Actually, hopefully, Midnight Chef can find some other vanilla. So where was I? Oh yeah, so Musashi Kai is just out in the middle of nowhere. We're actually on the edge of the middle of nowhere. And once you go, I would say maybe one from Hygiene when it just sort of all goes downhill, right? Yeah, you go about 30 minutes, it just all falls apart. It's nothing. It's old school. Um, Not many new buildings, no sidewalks, like very limited sidewalks. And you might have the standard, yeah, you go to the station, there's a rotary, bus stops, maybe a McDonald's, a convenience store, and a department store, and then a bunch of old bars. You know, the bars like the old school bar. Not old school. How can I explain old school bars? So, just little holes in the wall. Yeah, it is. It is. It is. There are these little hole in the wall bars, right? Where the woman that owns it is about, 9,000 years old. And all the customers are about, 7,000 years old. And they sing like old school karaoke or something like that. It- oh, that's where you. Oh, okay. So, as we were talking, I wonder what Midnight Chef was up to. And she found something that we actually bought from this guy. It's I don't even know what that does. What is that even for? Oh, it's a. You set pots like the rice cooker pot. She bought this cast iron pot holder. I think there are rabbits holding a ring, and then you set the pot on top of that. There are three rabbits, like a triangle, and then a ring. So yeah, once you get beyond my place, and even my place is a bit backward. We don't have a McDonald's, we don't have a Starbucks. Our major grocery store in front of the station gone. Um, let's see what else is wrong with our station. One side is just basically nothing. Yeah, save the countertop from burning. Yeah, burning. Yeah. So Musashi Kaichi is old homes built. I wouldn't say after the war, but maybe the second generation of homes built after World War II. I haven't seen any new housing out there for years. Everyone drives, either drives or on a bicycle. Buses? I don't even know if they have any buses out there. If they do, they probably run like one every 15 years. And anyone who lives there is probably gonna be so mad at me. The frequency of the trains. So on the main line, the Chuo line, I'm gonna try to include ourselves. It's the Chuo Ome line. I'm gonna try to include ourselves in the cool line, right? Usually has 10 carriages. 10? Yeah, 10 carriages. But to get out to Musashi Takaichi, since the traffic is so low, the volume of traffic is so low, they cut 4 cars off and only send 6. And even sometimes that train is empty. But there are a few schools out there. So, particularly in the morning, packed full of high school kids. Junior high, packed. And it's noisy. And there's sweaty, stinky kids shouting at each other. It's unbearable. Thank God I don't have to ride that train. And then, yeah. And then from that station, Haijima, it branches off. And it takes you out to the middle of nowhere. So that's where this guy lives. Okay, enough of that. Enough of bad mouthing Musashi Sakaichi and not making any friends. Definitely not making any friends. But that's where Bad Daughter went to school. And I taught English there for about 2 or 3 years. Yeah. All right. So this guy, this is his job. This is what he does. He screams in the park. That's his job. Hey, Cyrus. Get going. Glad you're here. Glad you're here. So this guy screams in the park. Now, I tried to read his, oh, hit the wrong button. I tried to read I've made mistakes. His Wikipedia page. I didn't cheat. I didn't Google anything. And what I can gather from my limited knowledge, I believe that's his his Wikipedia page. He was bullied in maybe junior high and high school, became a shut in, and then it's like he was interested in becoming a voice actor or something, or something along those lines. And somehow he ended up, I think he had a job, he quit, he went to school to be a voice actor, don't know what happened there, blah, blah, blah. And then he ended up doing this as a job, shouting in the park, um, reading manga. And that became his thing. He had, when I first saw him, his glasses were taped together. He wore the same clothes all the time. Financially, I think he was in bad shape. And so this is Inokashira Park, and you can get a license to perform here. So he had enough to get his license, and people either would throw money in his little cup. That's pretty much what they people throw money in his cup. And then eventually, things happen in life, right? People got together, gave him enough money to go get his eyes checked and a new pair of glasses. So that was a good start. And then his career has been maybe at least 10 or 15 appearances on TV, a couple of projects with manga and anime projects. But I think in 2019 or 2020, he either retired or I don't know what happened. Old school GoFundMe, yeah, yeah. And he reads it. He's really, he calls himself a weirdo. Even he knows he's a weirdo. He goes, yeah, I'm that weirdo that screams and reads screams and reads manga. But people sit down and actually enjoy it. It's really, really odd. It's the strangest thing. Now, he will read the more adult oriented manga. That creeped me out. I lasted maybe 15, 20 seconds. Like, no, I can't do that. Sorry. But when he reads the regular stuff, it's pretty good. He actually has a reading of, he read Dragon Ball Z, Vegeta. So yeah, this is Toho Riki Maru, which I can actually, I don't know what it means. Toho Riki Maru. Uh-oh. Ah, yeah, that's it. So that's him. Like Tohoku. The first part is like Tohoku. That's where. So yeah. Oops. Let's delete that. All right. So that's Toho Rikimaru. Now, I mentioned this guy. We have to go back because I forgot something very important. Very, very important. I mentioned this guy. Oh, Dragon Ball Z was your first experience with Japanese? Nice. Dragon Ball for me was my kind of first real experience. Dragon Ball and this other Japanese comedy. So, the place where this guy was creating these fake aged price tags is called Garage Department Mall or Store. And the Gray Man, I don't know that one. So I think this is Garage Beer's secret store. Click around on that. It's a weird place. You'll see that some of the stuff has Russian written on it, and it's just a bunch of used clothes shops, a tattoo shop in the back, weird T-shirt shop, and some of the stores are staples, and others rotate through. This place is weird. I love it. The thing is, it's generally aimed at, I would say, the 20 to maybe 30 female demographic. But I always go in there and everyone looks at me like, what is this tall black dude doing here? It's like, you guys don't get it. I gotta see what everything is. So maybe once every 5 or 6 months I pop in. But the looks I get, just like, who is this? Why are you here? The t-shirt shop was why I used to mainly go there because they had some ridiculous t-shirts. Oh, I never bought one though. I should have. But I always take my friends there, and everyone loves it. It's a great place. I wish I had pictures of the inside, but I don't. I'll try to get some pictures. I need to get my camera stuff happening again. But that's a story for another day. So yeah, that's where this guy was aging the price tags for the used clothes shop, and it was absolutely hilarious. So yeah, that's what he's out there doing in this park, and he was quite a ways away. Now where I found this guy and where the store is located, it's a good walk. That's GB's place, Crafty Grilled. What? Big Nets? I don't even know how to pronounce that. Where he was working in this park. This park was it's a really small park in a residential area, quite a ways away from the store. He says basically he had to come over there and hide so that no one could see him doing it. And then when they all dried out, he would put them in a bag and then stroll back to work. And he did that for 2 days. Oh my God. I don't even know what store it was for. But yeah, that's what he was doing. Beignets, it's a dessert. All right. What did we go through? We went through. Oh, Psy. Psy. So Psy, I don't know if you saw the couple, the tattoo artist couple. They run their own tattoo shop. This was way back 10 or so years ago. They're like, oh, weather's nice. Closed down the shop, hopped on their bikes, their motorcycles, and went for a ride. I think when you're a freelance or private shop owner and you're profitable, you can do things like that. We're gonna take the day off. Side jaunt. A lot of we lost our music. It's not on repeat. No. Music. Music. Okay. Yeah, really, really cool. Yeah. I can see you and Molly. I can see you and Molly doing something like this later, in your late 40s, early 50s. Like let's buy motorcycles. Oh my God. Or matching Miatas. Matching Miatas with the rack top. There you go. So I don't know why I picked Miatas. That's the move right there. Oh, I don't know how my brain works. I'm always fascinated by what happens in my head. So yeah, really really cool couple. I wish I go through my photos every Friday, and there are some photos, but I don't have enough information to talk about them, and I'm really frustrated and disappointed in myself because I didn't carry like a voice recorder or a notebook and like get their names or the name of their shop. I would just take the photo and move on. Really angry with myself. But so be it. So be it. We can catch up to that later. What are you? What else have we got here? Oh, you're just in time. Okay, so now we talked about Toho Rikimaru, and now it's time to talk about you, Cyrus. So, as you all know, I play No Man's Sky. And in No Man's Sky, you can name the various creatures. Right? We found you, Sai. We found opposite Sai. And we named it Tiny Cyrex. But before I do that, hold on. Wait. Before I do that, though, Wait. I might have done this in the wrong order. Hold. We need to go to 7 first. Okay. Boom. Check him out. Boom. So he kind of hits leg day. Definitely chest day. Unlike Sai, his yes. Mohawk butt. Yes, Garage Beers. You have a store in Japan. It's called Garage Mall, and I believe this is it. So, but what you have to notice, what you have to notice is that he weighs 51 kilograms, which is 100, not even 100 pounds. What is 58? 58, 51 kilograms in pounds is going to be 112 pounds. Weighs 112 pounds, and he stands zero point 0.6 meters high. That's what 60 centimeters. I stand 184 centimeters. That's 1 foot and 11 inches. So, but homeboy looks buff, right? So this is Psy. now, now, you can name these things. You can name the creatures that you discover in No Man's Sky, as you know, Cyrus, right? You can also name the planets. So let's, before we get to the name, let's talk a little bit about Cyrus. This is Psy by Acrobatus. First discovered roaming the planet-filled landscapes of planet Volca R8. Yes, Tyvoca and Audi R8, because we know he loves the R8. He loves that car. He wins in it. So the planet you were discovered on, Psy, is Volca R8. Say it with your chest. Get up all deep in your chest. You gotta get way down in your. I don't know how deep I can go today. Psy by Acrobatus. Yo, check it out, yo. Y'all gotta don't be skipping on leg day. Don't miss out on arms day. Don't miss out on chest day. We're gonna pump you up. Did you know deer can jump higher than the average house? It's because of their strong hind legs and the fact that the average house can't jump. I didn't know where you were going with that, but oh my god, that's so good. Oh my god. Yep, it goes in the quote database. Have I broken it? I might have broken the thing. Hold on. Oh, no, there we go. Boom. All right. Oh, that's so good. So we discovered Psy by Acrobatus on Volca R8, possessing a calm intelligence. Their piercing eyes never forget a face. Ferocious feeders, they consume several times their own body weight in vegetable matter every day. Now we should change that to, what are those, not Pop-Tarts, Crustables, Uncrustables? Is that what they're called? Yes. Oh, did I put that up? Oh, I forgot that. That's what I lost. Okay, talk about Uncrustables. I need to go find something. I need to find something. Did I download that? Oh, no. Didn't download it. So if I didn't download it, maybe it's in a different file? Please hold. Maybe I showed it last week. That's the Viper. Nope. I had it and I lost it. No. It's not gonna be easy for me to pull that up right now, Snorf. Yeah, Pop-Tarts last night. I'm trying to figure out a fast way to get that. I don't want to fire up another app, Snorf. We might crash everything. All right, hold on. Let me fire up Discord. Hey, about 10 of them. You won the race? That's the secret. Uncrustables. Please stand by. You put that, I think, in liveries. Oh, this is gonna crash everything. Did you post it? Oh. Maybe I can get away with this. Hold on. Oh, I'm gonna break everything, you guys. I think I can do it. Okay. All right. That doesn't make you an eyewitness. Oh, that's so bad. So bad. Please hold. Please hold. Right. Okay. All right. We're almost there. And oh, sorry, Sai. We're gonna come back to you in just a moment. This is the livery created by Snorf because you're addicted to brake fluid. You can stop, but it's okay. You can stop anytime. All right, so this is the Porsche, but with a Honda livery. I think that's the brain breaking part right there. I had a link. So the Windows server on my side, only from my account, goes bonkers, and then the whole thing crashes. I'm running something somewhere that causes all sorts of chaos, only on my account. And here's the link. There's a link to the photo. It's wait, what is it? Have I been misidentifying this car all along? All right. So, this is Sai. Of course, someone tell me what that car is. So this is Sai. He can consume his own body weight in Uncrustables, but we have found Sai's. Sorry, Tiny Cyrex's weak point. It's a Honda. Okay. He fears the rain. Is this true, Sai? Do you fear the rain? You meet the nicest people in a Honda. You do try to avoid it? Solid. Now, this is your species, your C biacrobatic. So 2 acrobats. I figure you have 2 legs, and acrobat is like the Greek or Latin for acrobat. That's why the funky spelling. So there you are. Now, I've also adopted you as a pet. Surprise, surprise. Your name is Tiny Cyrex, and there you are. Feed me. I do. You also laid an egg, and we're going to cover that next week. We're going to hatch the egg and see what pops out. Now, unfortunately, there's a bug on the console side for the naming, so it has the wrong species name, but I can't do anything about that. You, in particular, you weigh 7.8 kilograms. That's nothing, and you stand zero point 0.2 meters tall. So that's zero point 0.2. 66 inches. So there you are. That's No Man's Sky Cyrus. And I think that's it. Sorry. Keep it in the mic stand. So yeah, we do have some other companions. I'm probably gonna ditch the other two, the weird pineapple and the mushroom. I'm very small. Yes. 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 Yes, you are. So good. Now you can't quite make it out, but here on the in the not this bigger picture here, but to the left, you're equipped with. I think on one side you're equipped with a laser beam, I think, and the left might be some sort of scanner, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, you're all decked out. And that's yes, but I don't have access to that image right now. Yeah, yeah, we did. We named something 360 no scope XXX something of the others. Absolutely ridiculous. Now we named the planet after Tyvoka. We named this lovely small creature after Sai. Not only is this Sai, but we named an entire species because Sai is a tricker and a martial artist and a stuntman. So I felt that by acrobatus is an appropriate name. The C stands for Cyrus. Cyrus the acrobat with 2 legs. So there you have it. Excellent. Glad you like it. And hopefully, if I'm not a total slacker, I will hatch the egg, get some pictures, and we will revisit. We'll see what pops out of Cyrus's egg. I think it's gentle. Something. It's supposed to be like tiny and gentle, something like that. And that is it. I think we pretty much covered everything. Oh. So in naming, sorry. So apparently there's something called a living crustable, uncrustable. Oh, that would be awesome. I don't even know what an uncrustable looks like. Never had one. I've never heard. I didn't hear of them until Cyrus. But I've never seen you eat one. Well, I have, but it's like you sort of hide it in shame, and then you can. I don't even think you're hiding it in shame. It just disappears. I hear the package open, and then I hear, and then it's gone. One bite. Oh, you inhale them? Yeah, I've never seen one. Never seen one. All right, so this is a site. A guy, a No Man's Sky player, talks about how things are named, how creatures are named in the real world, and apparently it's called binomial nomenclature. There are rules to it, but No Man's Sky has its own little, has its own naming convention, nomenclature convention. But this particular player is basing his own off of, I want to say, Norse mythology. And instead of having like 2-part names, he's going to go with 3-part names or something like that. But I scanned it very quickly, so I did not read all of this. I was Googling how No Man's Sky names their creatures, trying to figure out what I'm going to name Sai. And I saw that there's this sort of, you take part one, part two, and then I thought about, okay, well, what is Cyrus? I almost called you Loki, the trickster, right? But that's not quite you. And I thought, well, what is tricking? It was very acrobatic. And then it's like, boom, that's where it hit me. You know, like Loki? I couldn't figure out. So I thought about it, but the leap was, it felt a bit of a stretch from tricking trickster Loki. It felt like too many steps. And I wanted to keep the C for Cyrus. And I didn't know what to put after Loki, right? So just like, I'm like, well, what is tricking actually? Oh, it's acrobats. And then I went to look up what acro, the etymology of the word, or what did acro stand for, and then I saw the etymology of the word acrobat. I'm like, we'll go with the spelling. Yeah. All right. And there we have it. So here's the call to action. Here's your call to action, ladies and gentlemen. If you have a livery or a photo, a single photo or a single livery or a single result that you would like for me to feature on the podcast, send it, drop me a line in the Discord. I need either the image. Actually, I need two things. I need the image and I need a link to the image. If you kind enough to separate the two, like if you actually download the image and send the image to me separately and then just give me the link, that makes my life really, really easy. Like a link to the Gran Turismo Sport webpage and then the separate image, that makes my life super easy. Super easy. But I need you guys to send an image of a decent quality and a link. If you send a link in Discord, the best way to not have the preview pop up is to surround the link with the greater than less than sign. So you would do this. You just it will look something like that, and that will stop the preview from appearing in DMs and in chat. It'll just pop. It'll just put the link. Or if you really, really, really love me, if you really, really love me, if you love me so much, there's this weird quotation key. It's not this one. If it's on the Mac keyboard, it's the at. Oh, I'm using the Japanese keyboard. It's a weird looking apostrophe. It's really weird. If you type that, and then the address, it won't link at all. It'll just be regular text, and that makes it super easy for me to copy and paste. So the easier you make this for me, the more I can do. If I have to cursor over an active link and then tap the trackpad and then go to copy link and then I inadvertently hit the trackpad again and then it opens up Safari, it just, don't make me work. Don't make me work. So either send it this way or just do this. I should look into teaching. I'll give that a thought. So there are two ways to make my life easier. Either surround the link with the less than greater than sign, or that weird quotation mark. I don't know where it is on different keyboards. I don't know because I use the Japanese keyboard, so I have no clue what a standard US keyboard looks like anymore. But yeah, if you do that, then it will not become an active link. There will be no preview, and it's easy for me to copy and paste. Why are you not deleting? You should delete. No? Okay. Oops. All right. Well, I guess that's that. And so before we go, so far we've renamed one planet in this particular system that we're in. It was originally Uri L18 and is now Volca R8. I forgot to rename that file. Then we have the discoveries. We have 11 items. Here are the original names. And I don't know if we're going to rename everything, but here are the 11 fauna on or in the particular system, which we haven't renamed also. Yikes, we'll do that later. And oh, we're going to ignore that. That's broken. Ignoring that. Okay. So today we started off with the guy who made the fake or fake aged price tags. And there they are there. The couple that took the day off. After 4. Then we have the collector, who I might try. I don't know if I can visit him today because I have to eat lunch on a fixed schedule, and it would take me too far out. I wouldn't be able to get back in time to eat. And there are not very many restaurants I can dine at. But it's on my calendar. It's on my mental calendar. But I will probably go to Shimokitazawa today, which is what I was going to do yesterday, but that didn't happen. And then there's Toho Nikumaru, the guy who screams in the park and reads manga. And the thing is, he remembered me. I saw him. The first time I saw him, I'm like, this guy is weird, but I take his picture. And then maybe a year or so later, I went back and he remembered me. So that was kind of cool. Now 6. And then there's Sai. Tiny Cyrix. He's small. So small. But big heart. Heart bigger than Grand Canyon. Oh. And that is that. All right. We made it. If we stop here, the Windows server hasn't crashed. Hey, Neon Draco, the Windows server hasn't crashed. It hasn't brought the whole stream down like it did 2 weeks ago. I feel this is a win. This feels like a solid, solid, solid win. Nope, that's not going to work. That's going to take too long. What was I going to talk about here? Hold. Nope. No. We're going to go back 1. Go back 2. There we go. Okay. And so today was brought to you by, today's music was brought to you by Breakbeat Kings over on Apple Music. And the following tools: SIPS, CSV Kit, Curl, and Image Cat. Image Cat displays the lovely images. Curl sucks them down from the internet. CSV Kit takes our comma separated value text file and displays it here lovely, 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 as it is. And SIPS resizes or resamples images and does other wonderful stuff, but I only use it for one of the 5,000 features that it offers. Same with CSV Kit, I only use 2 of the features that it offers. And Curl has a bazillion uses. It sucks down stuff, it sends blah, blah, blah. Ignore it all. All I want to do is download the image. If you actually, Subjaunt, if you have the link to the actual image, that's even better, because then I can just copy that image URL drop it in the curl, boom, and I'm done. It's all about how not to make Morph work because Morph is lazy. I'll spend time researching tools. I'll front load all the hard work, right? So I can be lazy later. I don't want to be lazy at the end. I don't want to be lazy at the start and then have to work hard at the end. Get all the hard work out first and then just coast at the end. That's it. The truth is out. iMorph is proactively lazy. And there we have it. And with that, I return you to your normal lives. Have a wonderful evening, everyone. For those of you who are in the U.S. and it's bedtime, I think Vegeta has brewed his sleepy time tea. Shh, we don't want to wake him. Cyrus is probably, thinking about, they mentioned Uncrustables. He hasn't spoken much, right? He's like, Uncrustables, huh? Gone. We've lost sight to Uncrustables. It's like, I think I will have one. Off he's gone, right? So Sai and Vegeta need to get together for like tea and Uncrustables. I want that picture. I need Sai and Vegeta sitting around like one of those little toy coffee sets with the chair, right? It all scrunched up on these little tiny chairs, cute pink table in the middle, Uncrustables and sleepy time tea. It's all about coffee and Uncrusties. There you go. All right, so coffee for you and tea for Vegeta. Tea and Uncrustables at the track. Guys, got your pinkies up. It's like, oh, I say, that iMorph is really putting in some dreadful times. Like that. Oh my god. Why do you guys encourage me to talk? Yeah, I can't wait to see that new track. Why do you guys allow me to talk on the internet? When in doubt, pinky out. There you go. All right, does anyone have any messages? Sai, what is your upcoming streaming schedule? Vegeta, what are you up to online? And Grandpa Bourbon, what were your results? Actually, results from FIA the other day. Results very quickly. Results, and then we'll wrap it up. I'm excited to hear how well Grandpa's Bourbon did in the driving the Atenza. If you even say one negative thing about the Atenza, pow, right in the kisser. We're not even talking about my race because my race was dreadful. You didn't race, you gotta decide on the next Morphula track. Nice. We didn't run Morphula over the weekend, so whatever you had in mind, that's you can go ahead and do that. You got fifth in one race, but continued doing races with McCroat as Mr. Coates. Why is he called Mr. Coates? Why? Why? I mean, of course we're going to call him that. He was called Mr. Coates on someone else's stream. Nice. That was in the race. Nice. Okay, well, there it is. Mr. Coates. Classic typo. Okay. All right, Sai is going to deal with his audio. We'll find out his results from the race. I don't like Group 4 at that track. It crushes me every single time. Makes me cry. Tears trickle down my face. I gather them up. Let them dry out. Collect the salt. Put it on my crackers. Yeah, I saw the battle between you and McCroat. Grandpa's Bourbon. And then I had to dip after that. And did I just do quotation marks around dip? Yes, I did. And do you know why I put quotation marks around dip? Because I don't really know what it means. You kids and your new language. I'm assuming it's leave, depart, exit. That's the assumption I'm making. Yes. But why does it mean dip? Dip is that nasty stuff. I know some of you probably know people that dip, chew dip, but dip is that nasty stuff. It's usually in the cup and it's disgusting. Dip out. I'm not happy with that at all. Not happy with that. I have to dip out. What? Now I'm doing the gif of that monkey thing, like just going from left to right. Why? Why? Why are we shoving out after everything and making these bizarre words? Why? Is there a dip up? Now I'm gonna dip up, yo. Are we gonna do that next? Dip left, dip right, dip right. We're gonna do all the prepositions. Dip under, dip between, dip amongst. Just all the dips, all the prepositions. Let's do it. Yeah, I know I'm an old man shouting at, was it old man shouting at clouds or something like that? Arrgh. So be it. Sometimes you gotta dip your toes in the water. Okay, now see, I can handle that. Dip your toes. See, that makes sense. That's what you do. You dip things, right? That makes sense. Put item A into item B. But dip out, you just out. Where are you outing to? Dipping, dipping out to space. Again, I'm doing the GIF. I'm just side to side. Why? So disappointed with you young kids today. Now you could look back and say, but Morph, it was your generation that made bad mean good. And you would be correct. But we're not talking about my generation. We're talking about your generation and your misuse of the language. Because obviously, what we did back in the 60s and 70s is perfectly fine and becomes the standard. And what you're doing is wrong. Now you could say, but Morph, people that were, from the 20s and 30s would say that you and your generation abused the English language. And I would say, I don't care. They lived in black and white. Barf out, Gabby with a spoon. They lived in black and white. They didn't have color. They were all monotone colors. What do they know about the various flavors and colors of language? Right? Everything was in black and white, right? Back in the 20s and 30s? No? There were no colors, right? That's what TV taught me. Did Hollywood lie to me once more? Barf out. Ooh, so that means there's. So, gag me with the spoon, okay. But barf out, just think what that implies. Barf in? Why? Why? Ugh, ugh. All right, enough nonsense. I will see everyone tonight. Apparently, spa in the rain is a thing on Saturday. I don't know what I should do. because I know it's going to break me. It's going to break me. The deep side counter is going to get a workout. Tear stained cheeks. Ugh. What happens when more thinks about? Yeah, Vegeta, I did. That's what I'm referencing. Um, exactly. You're like, ugh, ooh, ooh, that's gross. Who does that? 9,000 over, so over 9,000, over 9,000. That is over 9,000. Just thinking about it, I'm already sighing. Already sighing. Just thinking about it. Thinking about Spa in the rain in the Beetle. That turbo is going to be a ridiculous handful. So it's either run traction control or manage the wheel spin with the fuel mapping. One or the other. 36 minutes. Hello, Internet. I am. You may know me. I'm iMorpheus TV. And you may know me from the Fancy Coffee Club / cult, where we have all the shenanigans, the best shenanigans on the internet. And I'm here with a message for you about the joy and merits of pineapple on pizza. Now, some say there's only one way, and that's no pineapple on pizza. But again, I'd like to state that if you hold that narrow view, you're like a broken controller with drift to the left, constantly seeing things through, viewing life through one single lens. And that is the lens of pineapple on pizza is bad. And I say, don't do it. Don't be that guy. Don't get stuck in one lens. Just like there are many lenses in life. There's a political lens. There's the historical lens. There's a factually correct lens. Right? There's a religious lens. If you're a Christian, if you only see life through the lens of religion, everything is a sin. And you miss out on so much. And you have to contort yourself and your beliefs and your ideas to fit that single solitary lens. You're like a broken controller. You're like flappy paddles on the steering wheel, always downshifting or only upshifting, because that one time you won a race because you were upshifting aggressively, you decide, that's it. I'm only going to upshift. I'm only going to upshift. That's it. Upshifting or nothing. And that is your stance in life. Everything must be upshifting. Bicycles, upshift. The highest gear always. You must run. And I say, nay. This is a horrible way to view life. So those who are on the side of, pineapple and pizza is gross, it should never be a thing, I say, open up your hearts and open up your minds. View life through another lens. Right? You could have pineapple on the side. You could have pineapple juice as a chaser. Right? If you don't want the pineapple on the pizza, like some of us, then you could have it on the side. Now, if your argument is, oh, I don't like pineapple on pizza because it's the savory and the sweet don't go together, or fruit. Oh yeah, you're gonna get your money's worth. Your fruit doesn't belong on pizza. I'm gonna say to you, you are ill-informed idiot, because guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Tomatoes are a fruit. And you say, no! How can you say that? Tomatoes are not even sweet. And I'll say to you, a fruit is not determined by its sweetness. It's reproductive, how it reproduces. Anything that has seeds is classed as a fruit. That means eggplant, tomatoes, bell peppers. They're all classified as fruits. Now, we treat them as culinary vegetables. So, the next time someone says to you, I don't like pineapple on pizza because fruit doesn't belong on pizza. Well, you tell them that Imorph has a message for them. You fool. You uneducated. um, you uneducated fool. Tomatoes, green peppers are fruit. So that argument is invalid. 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 So I used to be one of those guys. I would see the lens through. Pineapple does not belong on pizza, but I have changed my ways. I have seen the light. There are multiple views, multiple perspectives that one can take in life. And now I have come to understand that there are those who appreciate and love pineapple on pizza. And there are those who like pineapple and like pizza, but prefer to keep them separate on the plate, but enjoy them together in the nom sense, in the mouth. GB Appleseed, that's your next name. So, remember, boys and girls, don't be that guy, don't be that girl that's going to say, it has to be only one way. I'm going to see the lens, I'm going to see life through this one lens. And if you don't see life through the same lens, through the same perspective that I see it, that pineapple on pizza is the best, tabs are better than spaces if you're a geek in the programming world, then you, sir, are morally, what's the word I'm looking for? You are morally corrupt. You are horrible. And I'm going to have you canceled because you like pineapple on pizza. Thank you. You are morally bankrupt. Thank you, Vegeta. Don't be that guy. Don't be that girl. Open your heart. See life through all the perspectives. Right? And then make your decision. Leave. If someone sees life through a different perspective, leave them be. They don't want pineapple on pizza, and they say, I just don't prefer it. Then let them go. They say they like pineapple on pizza, let it go. Get a half and half. Not gonna kill you. Not gonna kill you. But don't judge because people like pineapple on pizza. Don't do it. No matter which side of the fence you stand on. Don't be that guy or girl. All right. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I wish you all a good night. You're welcome, Grandpa's Bourbon. Redeem's bedtime story. Sleep tight, all. I will see you this evening where I will attempt to practice driving the Beetle around Spa. I love you all. Mwah. Have a wonderful evening. Sai, I hope you're happy with the new you, your new look, your No Man's Sky look, and we have to play No Man's Sky together at least once more. There's so much we can do. So many things we can shoot and blow up. Night, fellow cultist. Night, Vegeta. You're more than welcome, sir. Yeah, you did. Yeah, the kerosene in your pocket. Yeah. Yeah, that got me. Yes. All right. Let's do it, Sai. All right. Go to bed, everyone. Good night. Go. Shoo. Sai, go have some more Uncrustables. Vegeta, go to bed. Bye. Night all. Mwah, 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 mwah.